Prologue 3 weeks ago. Title Rucola e prosciutto con olio d'oliva. The reclusive master Crindim Buon Giovanni is said to have composed this transcendent yet controversial piece at his Treviso studio overlooking the Botaniga River on the morning he proposed to this third wife. Top bid is 325,000. Do I hear 350,000? 400,000. The esteemed chef Tony Chu bids 400,000. 450,000. 465,000. 500,000. 510,000. 600,000. 625,000. 900,000. Top bid is 900,000. 900,000 to the esteemed chef and restaurateur Barnabas Cremini. Do I hear 950,000? 900,000 going once. 900,000 going twice. 900,000 going 3 times, and sold to Barnabas Cremini. Congratulations, old sport. Well done. Hey, Tony Chu. End prologue. Today. Tony, are you asleep? Tony, I can tell you're awake. What is it, Paneer? Tony, we need to talk. Talk? About us. About where things are going with us. I think maybe it's time we think about taking things to the next level. Getting serious. Making a commitment. I really like you, Tony. I think maybe I love you. And I got a feeling that this might be mutual. Oh, Paneer. Come here, you. What the hell was that? What was what? You bit me, you crazy bitch. I'm sorry, Paneer. I just don't think things are going to work out between us. Work out? You just freaking bit me, you damn psycho. Of course it's not going to work out between us. You're freaking crazy. This is Antonel Tony Chu. Tony Chu is an agent of the Science Crimes Division of the United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration. After enormous fiery writing and strange alien script appeared across the sky and stayed there for months, NASA became the most powerful government agency on the planet. Tony Chu is cibovoyant. That means she can bite into anything alive and flash with eerie accuracy onto upcoming events in their lives. Unfortunately, this ability does not extend to things that are no longer living or never were. It's not an ability that is particularly handy or welcome in her line of work. But it does help her make some important decisions in her personal life, especially her love life. Dang it, why does this always happen to me? Soon. Tony, Amelia, how you holding up, hon? Well, you know. And Tony? The doctors say he might not... that there's a good chance he might not... You've been here all day, haven't you? The past 2 days. You need some rest. Go home. Sleep. I'll take it from here for a while. Go. Don't worry, I'll take care of him. Ah! Oh, Chow, holy crud, you scared the bejeebers out of me. Hiya, Tony. You here to check up on Tony? Tony? Hell no. I'm here to see you, Antonel. I need your help. I missed you at your apartment this morning and popped in at your work, but you hadn't come in yet. Yeah, I'm probably not going in today. My boss is kind of ticked at me at the moment. You sleep with him, Tony? Kinda? You bite him afterward? You say you need some help, do ya? Yeah, Come on, let's go for a drive. Don't you want to at least say hello to your grievously injured little brother? Tony, he's gonna be okay, right? Actually, he's gonna be just fine. Fuck him then. Come on. One crosstown drive later. I still don't understand what this is all about, or what this has to do with me. Barnabas Cremini is a criminal and a scumbag of the highest order. Barnabas Cremini? Didn't you teach with him a few years ago at the Culinary Institute? Yes, but that's hardly the point. So what is? Barnabas Cremini is collecting some of the most valuable and important artwork on the planet, original Buongiovannis. He's got a scheme to make forgeries of his Buongiovanni collection, and then use an accidental fire to collect millions in insurance money. I just need you to taste those paintings, and then you can see the future and prove his fraudulent intentions. Yeah, but my ability doesn't really work that way. Only things that are alive— you just get me into his loft and leave things to me. At the very least, you get a free lunch out of it. Free lunch? What are you talking about? And what's this have to do with NASA? NASA is charged with keeping the world safe, right? Well, yes, but so shouldn't the protection of some of the world's most important artistic artifacts fall under your jurisdiction? I really don't think— Nonsense, Tony. Come on, be a hero. Do your job. Do it for your big brother. Do it for planet Earth. Open up, Cremini. Tony Chu, agent of NASA. I'm here to lick your painting, sir. What is this nonsense? You got a warrant? I work for NASA, Mr. Cremini. I don't need a warrant. This is all you're doing, isn't it, Chu? Well, fine. I have nothing to hide. This is my entire collection. All legal, paid for, and above board. Lick away if you don't believe me. Holy moly, these paintings taste great! Quintim Buongiovanni is one of 3 living sabot pictors, indisputably the greatest of the 3, not to mention one of the 5 most important painters of the last 50 years. Each and every one of his paintings is an absolute treasure, exquisite in both technique and taste. So yes, I suppose your pedestrian assessment of these paintings taste great is indeed correct. So these are the real thing, right? Originals. Because forgeries would have no flavor, right? Of course these are the originals. Whatever gave you the preposterous idea that— Chow Chu! Not one false move, you thieving, conniving son of a bitch. My recipe book from my kitchen. That's right. And your creme brulee torch. This chicken curry makhani recipe looks awfully familiar, Barnabas, as does the coq au chambertin. Look, it's even in my handwriting, torn from my recipe book. Wait, I can explain. There's really no explanation necessary or acceptable. No! No. You're a fraud, Barnabas, and a second-rate one at that. You're a lousy cook, and you've never had any imagination, just naked arrogance. I could overlook you making money off my work and my genius for all these years, but you never should have used that money to publicly humiliate me. Come on, Antonell. Oh, Barnabas, by the way. That's been a long time coming, Tony. Thanks for your help. Sure, but what about the forged paintings? Oh, you suckered me, didn't you? It was the only way, Tony. I had to get into his kitchen. Cremini has been making a fool of me for years, going out of his way to embarrass me, and he'd stolen from me. You pissed? Pissed? You're my brother. How can I be pissed at you? Come here, give me a hug. You know, I'm positive this would have worked out differently had I teamed up with Tony. Yeah, well, I ain't Tony, am I? Boy, you can say that again. Epilogue. Sometime later, 4,200 miles away. I'm painting. Go away. I'm sorry, but the studio is closed to the public. If you're interested in viewing or acquiring my works, there's a gallery. I'm not an art collector, Signor Buongiovanni. I collect people. Extraordinary people. Delicious people. And space cakes. Chapter 1. So I bit him, and things went downhill pretty quickly after that. He started freaking out and acting all weird and carrying on and on. He called me a couple really unpleasant names, too, before he stormed out of the apartment. A crazy B word, he said. Can you believe that? What a drama queen, right? I don't know. In retrospect, maybe I just ended up creating more problems than I solved. But how was I to aim? Oh, hi. You're the sister, right? Antonelle? Toni. I'm Caesar Valanzano. FDA, used to work with your brother. Just come to pay my respects. Ah, gee, that's nice. Hey, you hear that, Toni? You got a friend here to see you. Olive. How's he doing? A lot like that, unfortunately. They got him pretty zonked out on drugs. Doctors say it's still touch and go. But I know he's gonna be just fine. Don't ask me how I know. I just do. What? Haven't we met somewhere? 22 months earlier. Honey, I'm home. Jacob. And I come bearing gifts for all the good little boys and girls. What'd you catch today, Jacob? Oh, a veritable bounty, to be sure. A cornucopia of psychotropic delights. Behold, Leptodactylidae somniferum produces an uplifting short-term buzz, a sense of euphoria, and a loss of temporal perception. Telemetobinae noscopine, a cerebral high, notable for the extreme enhancement of auditory and visual senses. Cycloramphene pethidine has powerful hallucinogenic properties and produces a trippy, uplifting high. So, what's it gonna be? This is the Farmington Kapusta International Telescope. It's one of the 3 most powerful telescopes in the world, built in the heart of the Amazon as part of a collective agreement between the respective space agencies of the American and Russian governments. It is staffed by a crew of top American and Russian astronomers and scientists. The United States operating budget alone is $24.5 million per year, yet the telescope requires only about $3 million to operate. With that much money left over, the research staff could have anything they desired, and when they got bored with that, anything they could imagine. But the boredom always eventually returned. Go fish. And so, naturally, one of their favorite activities to pass the time became the licking of psychedelic frogs. You, here to party? We most certainly are not. We're FDA, Agents Savoy and Valanzano. Little people. We want access to your files, work orders, any receipts you might have. In short, any and all paperwork. Not to mention the notes on whatever your telescope has been monitoring. You got a warrant? Sir, I'm going to presume that your extreme isolation coupled with your deviant state has addled and afflicted your mind, with a sort of selective amnesia in regards to the prevailing political and judicial landscape. So I will simply repeat, we are FDA. We don't do warrants. Something wrong with you, girlie? I think you're a pretty princess. Today. Doubt it. I'd remember if we met. I'm with NASA. Got one of those super keen rocket scientist minds. I don't know, girl. You seem damn familiar. Caesar! Agent Valanzano! We have to go. I have to go too, Toni. Gotta get to work. Colby. No, you dinkus. Not John. Ugh. You're late, Agent Chu. Oh yeah, I guess I am. And one of your old weirdo friends is waiting in your office. Aye, aye, Captain. Agent Chu! I can't have you continuing to devote NASA resources to every sucker, slacker, sad sack and stray that comes your way. Oh, Paneer, don't be so poopy. Damn it, Tony. Jacob? Jacob Butterfield? Tony! Jacob! Tony! Oh, gosh, golly, it's been a while. I don't think we've seen each other since, since then. Anyway, Jacob, what can I do for you? I did something bad, Tony, and I need help. Look, nobody cares if you're smuggling a few psychedelic frogs again. It's one of those don't ask, don't tell things. It's not that. I mean, it's not all that. It's not frogs I'm worried about. It's chogs. Huh? You know, frickin'? Yeah, lost me, Jake. Check this out. It was a big story a couple of months ago. Ray Jack Montero, CEO of Montero Industries, did some genetic engineering on frogs and chickens, trying to skirt FDA chicken meat laws. And this is what he came up with. Chogs. Okay, Jacob, but so what? Well, most of the chogs were destroyed, which means the aftermarket resale value among amphibia-philes went through the roof. And you couldn't resist buying a couple, right? To add to your exotic frog collection? Remember what I said earlier about don't ask, don't tell? Yeah, but that's not the problem. So what is? I had to go to a symposium on hypersonic propulsion a couple of weeks ago, and I guess I left without double-checking the locks on the cages. And? Well, it turns out that chogs are prodigious breeders. Psychedelic chogs? It gets worse. I put an ad out on one of my collector's message boards, and when a buyer showed up, he assaulted me, Antonell. And he took the chogs. Every last one. Oh, Jacob, I'm so sorry. It gets worse. It turns out this guy is some sort of chicken kingpin. He makes his money from chicken joints, the old speakeasies the FDA looks the other way from. And now he's feeding his customers psychedelic chog meat, claiming it's illegal chicken meat, and robbing them blind while they're high off their ass. Oh my. At least I have the name of the guy who ripped me off. Deshaun Barry. Street name, D-Bear. Evening. Thanks for backing me up on this, partner. I'm not your partner, Tony. I'm your supervisor, your superior, your boss. Supervisor Sharma? Yes, Special Agent Chu. Let's rock and roll. May I take your order? Oh, what's good tonight? Oh, believe me, it's all good. What's the matter with him? Just another satisfied customer. I don't know. May I take your order? We're looking for the man in charge here. Where's D-Bear? In the back. This is a raid! Freeze! Are you seriously gonna raise up against an agent of NASA? Get off me, you crazy bitch! Let him go, Paneer. We got this one in the bag. What did I tell you? Case closed. Later. So, what's the verdict, Doc? Oh, he's gonna live, but he'll definitely be hating life for a while. Now, we just need to find Mr. Barry a room. Hospital's just about full up. Hey, why not put him with my brother? I'm sure he'd love to have some company. Your brother? The ex-FDA guy? Good idea, except he's already got company. Huh? Yeah, had a visitor show up about half an hour ago. Amelia? Nope. Not Amelia. Guess again. End Space Cakes, Chapter 2. Months ago. It'll take a whole hell of a lot more than a half dozen bullets tearing through vital organs to take down this chicken, man. Clamp, doctor. Even if they were 45 caliber. Retractor, doctor. Mercury tipped. Hollow point. Speculum, doctor. Thermonuclear microfusion transventricular cardiopulmonary bioengine. Thermonuclear microfusion transventricular cardiopulmonary bioengine, Doctor. Seriously? All this over a rooster? Trust me, Mr. President. Hell!
My lord, we have a problem.
Problem?
The new arrival, your malevolence. He's being uncooperative, resistant.
Release the hellhounds. That will soften him up.
My lord, I already released the hellhounds. A squad from your infernal brigade as well. They were all ripped to shreds.
What? Who dares? A man? A god? A heavenly agent sent to issue the first salvo in the final war between light and darkness?
None of those things, my lord. It's a rooster.
Of course. Hear me, all forces of darkness. Descend! Bring forth all the fiery darkness, the power of hell, and the untold tortured souls of the Legion of the Damned, and smite our enemy. Smite! Bring it on.
Bionic organs are in place. Surgery is complete. Cue the generator.
Cue the generator!
Vital signs are weak, Doctor. He'll pull through. This one's a fighter. Not sure how I'm going to justify adding $6.2 trillion to the national debt to rebuild and resuscitate a homicidal chicken.
A rooster, Mr. President. The purest manifestation of rage and terror and hate the world has ever known. Soon to be our nation's most valuable and effective weapon. Pollo!
Mercy! Please have mercy. No more.
Walk to the light, Pollo.
Yes, Pollo. Come to the light. Come to the light. Come to the light.
Look, my lord. He's retreating. Not retreating. Merely seeking fertile ground for conquest. Mark my words. Someday, somehow, he will be back. And upon his return, shake the very foundation of heaven and hell, irrevocably, irredeemably, because that is one badass motherfucking bird. End prologue. In association with the United States Department of Agriculture, not really, and the British Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, no, that's not true either, are proud to present Secret Agent Pollo. Yesterday morning, Freeholdshire upon Marsh, England.
Looks like rain. Yep. Big storm coming in. Weatherman says it's supposed to rain cats and dogs.
Really? Yesterday afternoon, 6 hours until deadline. What are we going to do about this, Chief? Only one thing to do, Agent Barnes. Get me Pollo. London. Pollo. Washington, D.C.
Pollo.
Arlington County, Virginia. Pollo! And back to England. DEFRA headquarters.
Just who the Blue Blazes is, Pollo?
Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, the UK's most powerful law enforcement agency. Irradiated zookeeper's revenge. You want to know about Pollo, who he is, what he's done. The Viltrumite Interstellar Mustache Wars. Familiarize yourself with this case file, Agent Barnes. This is Pollo. Genghis Condor and his mutant Mongol Tyranno riders. The very top agent for the USDA, the roughest, most ruthless special ops organization on the face of the planet. Icons affiliated. You'll be partnering with him for this mission. Rendezvous with Pollo at 1700 hours, and let's resolve this unfortunate situation with Dr. Regen Bogan once and for all. 1735 hours. 3 hours to deadline. Where's Dr. Regen Bogan, you daft blighter? I ain't talking copper. You'll never get me to talk. Oh, you'll talk all right.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you about Regenbogen.
This is Dr. Albert Regenbogen. Regenbogen is one of the world's foremost experts in the field of both applied and theoretical climatological science. His primary area of expertise is the science of Rana Poliva. This means Regenbogen has researched, understood, and even recreated the very rare meteorological phenomenon in which frogs rain from the sky. From there, it was just a matter of adjustments to his formulas and equipment to facilitate Pacuspaliva and create a torrential deluge of farm animals. Regenbogen, of course, recognized this had very limited scientific application, while the potential for profit was almost limitless. And so, you have 6 hours to deposit £1 billion into my offshore accounts. Or you'll see the same cataclysm that befell Freeholdshire upon Marsh all across England, and eventually the world. Just outside Dr. Regenbogen's super-secret compound. 15 minutes to deadline. Blimey, looks like Regenbogen is ready for us. I'm counting more than 3 dozen armed goons down there, all of them armed to the teeth. What's our move here, Pollo? Pollo? Eat hot Pescapalivian translocation beam, you confounded chicken! 3 zeptoseconds later. 5 miles up and 2 storm systems away. And now, Special Agent Barnes, you're going to call your superiors and make sure I get my money, or every other farm animal in the home counties disappears into the nimbostratus and comes pouring down on London in a pure shitstorm apocalypse. Make the call, Agent Barnes. Unless, of course, your Yank Super Chicken can fly. Unless he can hit Mach 5 from where I transvaporited him to, pinpoint my exact location from 100 miles away, and get to me before I can press the button for my doomsday device. Regenbogen? Pollo can. What? Yeah, fuckers. Pollo. Epilogue. Some weeks later, back in the good old USA. Back at the good old USDA. Agent Colby, my office, please. Director Pena, please. 3 times before noon. It's more than I can take. No, John. I just wanted to see how things were working out with you and your new partner. The Regenbogen case was a tough one for him. He lost somebody important to him. I'm just wondering how he's holding up. Pollo, he's doing fine. Maybe a little moodier than usual, but it hasn't affected his job performance. I saw him earlier taking a walk near Level 6. Level 6? That's where we're keeping the evidence from the Butterfield case. Evidence? Oh my God! He's gonna kill them! Kill them or... Finn! Coming soon! Deep Space Pollo! Not coming soon. Prologue. Tastes are ever-changing, always in a transient state. We are consumers, darlin', and the operative word is consume. This is what I've captured in my triumphant autumn-winter collection, Food and Fashion. True nourishment for the style-conscious, but with a mindful eye on fashion's ephemeral impermanence. Milan Fashion Week. The absolute up-to-the-minute in haute couture. Fish stick zoot suit. Pop-Tart miniskirt, bread boots, and pastrami parasol. Porterhouse pantsuit with matching bergère. Exploding porterhouse pantsuit with matching bergère. I'm ruined. End prologue. Mercy General Hospital. Today. John Colby! Oh, hey, Tony. Great to see you. You're up to something. Up to something? Who? Me? Can't a guy check in on his injured best buddy and ex-partner? You're carrying a bionic chicken. You know that, right? He's a little cutie, too, aren't you? Aren't you a little cutie-wootie? I wouldn't do that if I were you, Tony. This is Pollo, my new partner. A chicken? A rooster. And probably the best damn rooster on the face of the planet. Brave, smart, tough as fucking nails. Absolutely fearless. Seriously, probably the best partner a guy could ask for. Probably the best partner I ever had. Fuck you. Hey, morning, sunshine. How you doing, pal? Ugh. Need more painkiller. He's been drifting in and out of things for a while now. Best day he's had in a while, according to the doctors. Caesar, what are you doing here? Just checking in on Tony. Same as you, I imagine. Hiya, Caesar. Swear to God I know you from somewhere, girlie. 10 months earlier, Houston, annual NASA holiday party. Man, these freaking eggheads know how to party, don't they? Shit, boy, you don't know the half of it. Think maybe I had a few too many myself. Don't worry about it, Caesar. I need a word with Senator Monteshan. See you in the morning. Hey. Want to sneak into the janitor's broom closet and butt-doink like rabbit weasels? Sure. Nope, never met you. Just got one of those faces, I guess. Isn't that right, little chickie boo-boo? Tony, you really don't want to do that. Inevitably. Don't worry, Miss Jew. We'll be able to reattach that finger, no problem. You could have warned me, John. I tried, Antonelle. Hey, I'm late for something. Yeah, me too. Gotta run, Tony. Sorry about the old nose picker. You suck, John. You and your funny chicken. Had the same idea as me, did you? What can I say? Great minds think alike. Plus, Appleby says I need to crack this case ASAP or he's gonna have my ass. Pignat said the same thing, except I'm pretty sure she meant it literally. I want this collar, Agent Valanzano, and I want it before the USDA butts in. Do not screw this up. You do not want to get on my bad side. I want this collar, John, and I want it before the FDA interferes. Do not disappoint me. You wouldn't want to be a bad boy and get punished, would you? So, us teaming up like this ain't exactly kosher as far as the bosses are concerned. Screw 'em! I never been much for the rules, especially when lives are at stake. So you know, Savoy was the same way. That's why the two of us clicked so well together. You guys were partners for a long time, weren't you? Where do things stand between the two of you now? Need more painkiller. Looks like your boy Chu ain't doing so well. Give it a minute. Happy juice I gave him before we left the hospital ought to be kicking in soon. Yeah, he'll be just fine. Let's get to work. Fuck. Work? Okay, so what exactly do we know about this Professor Angus Hinterwald character anyway? Professor Angus Hinterwald is one of the world's foremost genetic engineers. Employed by the McBeefy Conglomerate's Research and Development Division, Hinterwald was tasked to isolate and alter a specific gene in cattle to slow the decomposition of its meat after it was processed and prepared. If successful, Hinterwald would save the corporation untold millions per year in discarded inventory. Instead, Hinterwald managed to isolate and identify a very rare, almost completely dormant gene that causes spontaneous combustion. And during his genetic manipulations, created a strain of cattle whose meat would, at the first sign of decomposition, explode. Hinterwald had the idea that there were people in organizations, unscrupulous people in organizations, who want to be able to weaponize this technology, and who might be willing to pay more for this ability than the McBeefy Corporation. failing to recognize that sufficiently unscrupulous people and organizations might not want to pay anything, while still demanding said technology. Far as I'm concerned, we should just leave him with those terrorist nutbags from Egg. Better than what he deserves. Sure, except some big shot general now got an idea that World War III can be fought with cheeseburger frag grenades and MiG missiles. So we gotta do the dirty work to get Hinterwald back in one piece. Assuming Chu here can find him. Here you go, dude. Do your thing. A milkshake? Friend of mine gave me the idea. Had a triggerman for Egg in a USDA holding cell who wouldn't talk. Extracted some blood from it and mixed it in. Guess it beats the booger-filled Kleenex that I was going to feed him. Think maybe you went a little overboard with that happy juice. Nah, this is Tony Chu we're talking about. I don't care how fucked up he is. He'll get the job done. You hear me, buddy? Bad guy hideout. Address. Concentrate. 2482 Pillsbury Crescent Road. All right, Kobe, how we want to play this? In through the skylight? Side entrance? Sneak in the back? Are you kidding? Fuck all that shit. Pollo don't sneak. Inside. We want that genetic code, Professor.
And I told you I'm perfectly willing to provide it to you. I'm just not giving it to you for free.
You're hardly in a position to negotiate. Doesn't matter. Playtime's over, dickweeds. You're busted. Yeah? How are you gonna do that? With a stunned cripple, a retard, a chicken, and only 2 guns. Against us? And all our backup? Shit. Don't sweat it, C's. Okay, you got us. We're just gonna put down our guns. Slowly. And then I'm gonna put down the rooster. Okay, boy. Go. Sick 'em! Ah! Mother of God! Can your partner do that? Alrighty, you. You gonna come quietly, or you want some of this? Okay, that answers that.
Don't touch me. Don't you dare. I still hold all the cards here.
Like hell.
You need me. I'm the only one who understands the science. The polymerase in the genetic code. The polymorphic nucleotides in the recessive gene of certain bovine DNA strains. It's evolving. Mutating. Pretty soon it may affect more than just spoiled meat. Pretty soon it could...
Shut the fuck up. What was he going on about? Dunno. Wasn't listening. I figure once we get Professor Dipshit here behind bars, the science and weapon division nerds can worry about the particulars. Come on, Caesar. Case closed. Epilogue. And Space Cakes, Chapter 3. Good morning, Nurse Mulligan. Have I had a... Sorry, Mr. Chill. No visitors today. Wonder where everybody is. Elsewhere. Woof. 45 minutes later. Entering. Exiting. Entering. Exiting. What in the fuck? You two didn't hear a damn word during that briefing, did you? Target's name is Judy Hines Campbell, and all intel suggests she's a Victus Speciosian, and an extraordinarily powerful one. Of course, I don't need to tell you how potentially dangerous this could be for us, and law enforcement in general. Hence the necessity for cooperation between NASA, the FDA, and the USDA. Houston, 10 months ago. NASA holiday party. Nope. San Diego, 18 months ago. NASA FDA Joint Culinary Science Crime Symposium. Nope. D.C., 3 Aprils ago. House Subcommittee hearings on constitutionality of Farmland Security Amendment. Nope. Girl, I know we've met before. Nope. Georgetown, 2 Octobers before last. Senator Hamantashen's Halloween formal. 2 Octobers before last. Georgetown. Christ, Mason, I feel like an idiot. You could have told me this was one of these sorts of costume parties.
And you could have read the invitation with a bit more sedulity.
Yeah, fucking shit.
Hey, I totally dig guys in giant teddy bear costumes. Wanna dance? 1,000 times! No, Caesar! We've never frickin' met. Get that through your thick skull.
Agent Chu! Agent Valenzano! If we could have your attention, please! As I was saying, this corresponds to reports we've had about that missing European chef, Fantanieros, as well as famed Italian painter and sabot pictor, Quindim Buongiovanni, the former who went missing several months ago. The latter rumored to have suffered the same fate just weeks ago. What's he talking about?
The vampire. What? There's no such thing as vampires, silly.
Just go! If you have any questions, Agent Colby can fill you in.
So, just what the heck is a Victospesiosian anyway?
Judy Hines Campbell is the proprietor of Judy's Beauty Salon and Boutique. She is a beautician, stylist, and an expert manicurist. She's also a Victospesiosian, able to craft a unique preparation out of food. In this case, a mixture of oatmeal, cucumbers, yogurt, egg oil, and fruit extracts to make facial beauty masks that yield amazing, even impossible transformational results. Results which, although temporary, could be invaluable to anyone with an interest in disguising their appearance or keeping their true identity hidden. Recently, intelligence chatter picked up a rumor that a collector of abilities has also discovered Judy Hines Campbell's peculiar talent. And so it's taking the combined efforts of the NASA, the FDA, and the USDA to stop him. This vampire really is dangerous as everybody says. Hey, and then some. Shame we don't have that partner of yours for this job.
Pollo's in Tokyo, on assignment.
Meanwhile, by special request of NASA.
That stupid flippin' bird bit off my finger, John. No way I'm working with him.
Anyway, the vampire. Ain't no vampire. He's another cibopath. A stone killer that eats and absorbs other powers. Calls himself a collector. Slippery as fuck. Me and Savoy been on him now for more years than I can count. Back we was working together, that is.
Hey, is this vampire guy about 7 feet tall with white streaks in his hair, a big forehead, and sharp pointy teeth?
Yeah, why?
Oh, we got company.
Help, please, help! This is all a huge mistake! Freeze, motherfucker! You okay? I'm okay. Let's get him.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
I think so.
Oh, good. Hey guys, that isn't a vampire you're chasing. It's a fake, a look-alike.
Yeah, about a half hour ago, a lady with a thick Russian accent came into the salon, pulled a gun on me, showed me a picture of this vampire guy, and ordered me to make her up like him. But how did you...
I know things. I know you're a fake, too. 17.5 minutes from now, we're going to pull the real Judith Hines Campbell from a freezer in the apartment above her beauty parlor. And you're going to confess to killing her, using her beauty mask compound to make yourself look like her, and running her operation, trying to make as much money as you can until her stock runs out. Saw that one coming. That one, too.
I don't care what kind of freak power you got, girl. You can't dodge me forever.
I don't need to dodge you forever, just long enough.
Long enough for what?
For this butt wipe, you're busted. 17.5 minutes later, more or less. See?
Yeah, you got me. I did it. I confess.
Told you that, too.
Later. Deplaning. Welcome home, agent. Excellent work. Fuck. Debriefing. He knows we're onto him. He's testing us, toying with us. Indeed, and it appears his need to collect is accelerating. Interrogating. Tell me everything.
Enticing.
Good night, Antonil.
Night's still young. You, want to come in for a drink?
No.
Tony.
We can't keep going like this, Tony.
For crimini's sake, Paneer, it was just a roll in the hay.
No, it isn't. Not to me, Tony. I love you. Will you marry me, Tony Chu?
You, know I have to bite you, right?
Yeah, if that's what it's gonna take.
Oh, Paneer, you sweet darling man. You really do love me, don't you?
Is that a...
Yes! It's a yes! Of course it's a yes!
End Space Cakes. Chapter 4. The Big Day. Tony, open up. I need to talk to you. Tony, let me in. This is important.
This really isn't the best time, Rosemary.
In the reception hall. It's an emergency.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what is it, Rosemary?
We have a situation, and it's all his fault. The dancing guy, I saw him getting into the hors d'oeuvres earlier. The caterer, he did this somehow.
No, Rosemary, honey, that's the DJ, Mr. Mahfood. He came highly recommended by Chow.
What?
He's a cibolocutor. His appetizers, that's our wedding music.
Okay, put the slow jams there, the party mix there, the wedding march here. I made a little something special for the happy couple for the honeymoon. Now, where did I put that?
It'll be fine, Rosemary. Now, is that all?
No, not by a long shot. Harold and Sage have disappeared to God only knows where, along with the minister.
Oh, man, that's good shit.
We've got a wedding crasher, and I think he's hitting on Olive.
You got exactly 1 nanosecond to move that hand before it becomes a stump, Shorty.
Tony's in the back room arguing with Chow over the chicken Kiev.
Because it's illegal, that's why.
Well, it's too bad you're only a fucking meter maid, isn't it? And then there's the ugliness going on between your friend Colby and his dates.
Dates?
Dates! I'm gonna catch that bouquet, you son of a bitch! Like hell! We have to do something, damn it! This wedding is turning into a disaster!
No, it isn't. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Sorry, folks. This never happens.
Well, what do you think? How do I look?
You look beautiful. Breathtaking.
Aw, you. You're such a sweetie, Paneer. Mwah.
Not sure why you were so concerned about dieting. The dress fits fine.
Paneer, I need to talk to you. Serious business. I want you to look after my brother.
Which brother?
Be his friend. Help him when he needs it. Do whatever you can. You have to promise me. Promise me!
All right. I promise.
Mwah. I gotta go.
Where?
Dressing room.
Tony?
16 hours later.
If you're trying to scare me, it's not working. Jerk.
Oh, but it will. And one way or another, you will tell me what I want to know.
Don't bet on it, Buster.
You're running out of time, Tony Chu. Not to mention limbs. And I'm running out of patience.
I know you're not a vampire, by the way, and I know what you are, too. A cibopath. My twin brother is a cibopath, too. Tony.
Not a cibopath. Maybe in the beginning, but now I am so much more. I am a collector, the sum of many. I eat, I absorb, I become. And yet, for some reason, your flesh, your blood, I get nothing. Why?
Tony, that's a lot of beats.
Beet diet?
Oh, it's the latest thing. You want me to be able to fit into my wedding dress, right?
More beets!
More beets? Oh, so delicious. I just can't get enough of them.
Damn it, woman. I want answers.
You suck an egg.
It's not too late for you, Antonelle. I may yet let you live.
No, you won't. You're going to kill me no matter what. I've seen it, and I'm ready.
How? Tell me. I want to see as you see. Cibovoyancy. The future. I want it.
You want to know your future? Here it is, and I don't even need my power for that. My brother is going to kill you.
No.
Yes, he's gonna hunt you to the end of the earth.
Stop it.
And he's gonna beat the ever-living flippin' snot out of you.
Shut up.
And then he's gonna friggin' kill you. He's gonna kill you with his bare hands.
Enough.
And I'm going to help him.
Enough. Sometime later. I hate this, Caesar. Yeah, I hear you.
Hi, John.
Oh, hey. I guess you heard. Decades earlier. 1 strawberry swirl cone and 1 mini crunch, please. Here you go, Tony girl.
Hey, give me mine, Chow.
Not until I taste tested, Tony boy. I don't know, Tony. Tastes like it was made with milk from a sick cow.
You're just saying that, Chow. You can't tell that. Only I can tell that. Come on, Chow, gimme.
You really want it, Tony. Here.
You damn motherfucking son of a bitch. Fucking. Hi, I'm Tony.
I'm Caesar.
You live around here?
Nope, visiting my aunt.
Oh. Oh, hey, guess what? I can see the future.
For real?
Yep.
I've got a soccer game this weekend. Will I win? How many goals will I score?
It doesn't work that way. I can't see just anything, only some things.
Well, can you tell me something about my future?
Yeah, sure, but, I have to bite you.
Bite me? I don't think I want you to... Well, do you see anything?
Yeah, I do. Check this out. When you grow up, you're going to be a secret agent. You're going to be part of a team of secret agents. And you want to know what else? You guys are going to save the world.
Cool. Holy shit. Oh, I just remembered something. And Chew, Book 6, Space Cakes.